Lady attempted to spit on me. TLDR at the bottom. Not a woman refusing to wear a mask story. A few months ago, around end of November, beginning of December, a woman came into the girls' clothing store I worked at. Now the store I worked at recently closed due to being bought out. A lot of people were mad about that, yelling at the employees and demanding explanation. I wasn't a manager or anything, so I didn't really know much, just what I was told. So all I knew was that any purchases made after November 12th were final sale, no returns or exchanges. The registers are also set up where we have signs saying all sales are final, and we have plexiglass between the cashier and customer. This lady came into the store, and she looked pretty put together and wealthy. She was wearing form-fitting jeans, sweater, and had nice makeup on. In my area we require masks or face shields, so she had a face shield on. It comes into play later. She also had the girls with her, probably 9 and 5. Both of the girls were also nicely dressed. She walked around for a bit before finally choosing a set of PJs. She walked up to my register and paid for her things, with me telling her to times verbally that all sales were final. We tell them all sales are final before they pay, and again when we mark their receipt final sale. She acknowledged me, paid, and went to walk out of the store. On her way out she stopped and looked at the PJs again. She seemed to find another set she liked, so she walked back up to the register. I took her at my register, assuming she wanted to buy the other set, but she slammed the bag of purchased PJs and the other set on the counter and said, "I want to exchange these." I looked at her and said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but all sales are final, so I'm unable to do that." She didn't like that answer and started saying, "I didn't even leave the store. I was just bought these, do it." I explained to her again that I'm unable to do that. We didn't even have the option on the register anymore. She got more and more visibly aggravated with me. She kept demanding that I exchange the items, using so many different excuses like, "I just bought them. They are the same price. I didn't even leave. You didn't tell me it's final sale," etc. Keep in mind there are signs all over the store saying final sale, and I told her 2 times. I kept telling her over and over that I couldn't exchange them, but would be happy to ring it up in a separate purchase for her. She wasn't having it. She eventually slid her face shield up and spit in my direction. The spit landed on the plexiglass and not on me, but at that point I wasn't taking it anymore. I'm not sure if she knew the plexiglass was there or not, but either way I was done. I called my manager over and calmly explained the situation to her before stepping back. Now, my manager is very mama bear type. If someone messes with her employees, she doesn't take it. She took one look at the customer and said, "Give her 5 seconds to leave the store or I'm calling security to come in here and drag you out." The customer was taken aback for a bit, but eventually grabbed the PJs she purchased and stormed out. Her daughters just looked scared and embarrassed of their mom the whole time. The store closed shortly after that, so I'm not sure if anything ever came of it. But let's just say I'm glad I don't work retail anymore. TLDR, I told a woman I couldn't exchange her purchase, and she tried to spit on my face before my manager forced her to leave.
Woman gets annoyed because she misunderstood coupons. Apparently knows famous hairstylist. I work for a big-name department store. I recently served a customer that left me completely baffled. She came in buying regular grocery items, but towards the end of her purchase she had to her products from a famous company along with to free up to $15 coupons. After I checked those through, she asks, "Did that $30 come off?" I explained to her that the coupons weren't $15 each, but free up to $15. She tells me I'm wrong because she just got off the phone with the company's namesake, and they told her that we had to take $30 off, no matter what we say. I tell her we can't do this, which displeases her, so I call my supervisor over to explain the situation, which she still doesn't accept, still claiming the celebrity hairstylist told her we had to do it for her. After minutes of trying to reason with her, she demands we give her the coupons back, which we do, but then she complains that we charge her for the hair products. It still shows up as a voided item. I explain this to her, which she seems to understand because she finally pays for her purchase. As she walks away, she says to me, "Thank you for being so nice." I say, without any hesitance, "No problem." She replies with, "I'm just kidding. You weren't nice." Later, I found out she went to customer service to complain that the voided transaction was still listed on her bill.
check out my other awesome videos.